Welcome to Dr. Jester. Celebrate Rants. I really have no idea about this one, but it's a doozy. So, Assassinscreedshadows has been postponed, and it's definitely not looking as good as one would expect, especially with the utter disaster that we are very familiar with this game. I mean, gay protagonists, a black man who was not even a samurai and now is a samurai, and they used really bad history from a guy who wanted just to sell a book, tried to rewrite history just so he could sell it. And then we have multiple problems with the people they hire to try and defend this, and even the Japanese people being pissed at Ubisoft. Then Ubisoft using images of banners from a group of people who reenact battles, to even recently them using a symbol of Nagasaki, which was when the bombs were dropped, which in my opinion were necessary, because otherwise the casualty numbers of the Allies and the Japanese people themselves would have been astronomical. Let me put it this way, especially because the left and some retards on the right, who are also communists, seems to forget that currently the Medal of Honor, or yeah, I think it's Medal of Honor, medals on the US, Purple Hearts. Jesus Christ. I blame my stupidity, but either way, the Purple Hearts that they give to soldiers to this very day were all made in 1945 because they expected to invade the mainland Japan. Yes. Without dropping the bombs and doing it all manually. They expected massive casualty numbers, both from the Japanese and the Americans. But the bombs finally made them surrender, unconditionally. Anyway, here we have the Assassinscreedshadows. Dear player, Assassinscreedshadows is a dream project for us. Yeah, to rewrite history in Japan. Finally, bringing in the series to fill Japan with many features developed with our community in mind. No. Oh yeah, wait, maybe the modern audience, the 100 of them? Perhaps? Anyway, such as parkour or the renewed stealth. Yeah, well, technically, yeah, Yusuke is not even doing any stealth in all the trailers we saw. Maybe the horse he's riding on, which seems to be floating underground, but, yeah. Brought to you, new voice. Brought to you by the new technology. Holy shit, that's a new technology. Why is it the new technology is worse than the old technology? The old technology that you could find in PS2, Xbox, even the old computer days in 98, 97 was better than the technology that we see by these people. Why is that? Right. All set in a beautiful and immersive world. This is an ambitious addition to the franchise, a rich experience that can be lived through the eyes of two unique protagonists. But we realize we need more time to polish and refine the experience, pushing further some of our key features. Yeah, I think they started to realize they are fucked. Because Star Wars Outlaws was a total and utter failure. I mean, that thing was an epic disaster. What was the other game they released recently that was also a very bad disaster? I don't even remember anymore. It's that's how bad Ubisoft has been lately. Oh yeah, no wait, Skull and Bones. Jesus Christ, the quadruple A gaming experience that failed spectacularly. I played that garbage and on the beta, and it was bad. But before I go,
is personified. We are immortal, we are legend, we are God's wrath made manifest, and we know no fear.
I'm back, baby, yeah. Right, continuing on this shit show. As such, we've made the decision to postpone the release date to February 14, 2025. The game will release on a broad range of platforms, including Steam at launch. Additionally, pre-orders will be refunded and all future pre-orders will be granted the first expansion for free. Right. This is actually good news. Wanna know why? Steam, it will allow us to actually estimate how crap and bad this game has been. I expect at least, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 players playing it, around that number. But I wouldn't technically be surprised if it's lower. And Steam would allow us to see that, so then we can estimate PS5 or Xbox, maybe Epic, and the Ubisoft Ubiplay thingy, so maybe in total we could say 5,000 total players, if assuming Steam has 3,000 players. We could assume that. That would be an interesting way to actually estimate how bad it went. Anyway, continuing. We understand this decision will come as a disappointing news. Yeah, it is. I kind of was looking forward to seeing this thing fail. Now I have to wait until February, which makes me sad. Especially to those who have been waiting patiently for Assassin's Creed game inspired by feudal Japan, but we sincerely believe it is the best interest of the game and ultimately your experience as a player. Rest assured, we are looking forward to the moment you will embark on a memorable adventure with Naoe and Yusuke. Until then, we thank you for your ongoing support. Yeah, no. Considering that they made feudal Japan have some Chinese stuff, so I'm pretty sure it's not feudal Japan that they want to portray. But this is not looking good for Ubisoft. Let's take a look at this one. From Insider Gaming, exclusive Ives Guillemot? I don't know. Internal memo to staff amid company struggles. We just issued a press release announcing our revised financial targets for the current year. First, Star Wars Outlaws initial sales proved softer than expected. Yeah, that's an understatement. I'm not going to read everything here, it's just this paragraph, but it's going to be very fun. Despite the solid ratings from players that recognize the game's faithful transcription... what players? I don't think I've seen... Oh, yeah, no. I think Ubisoft considers games journalists actual gamers. I don't think you're right on that one. Trilogy and richness 76 on Metacritic. Yeah, from the actual games journalists, not from actual players. Anyway, while players praise the sense of detail and the beauty of the graphics, the effectiveness of the reputation system, and the endearing characters like Nix and some noted areas of improvement, the development teams are already hard at work on this, focusing on save issues, those mechanics, and more frequent quest checkpoints and better NPC AI. The game who made the protagonist uglier. She is based on an actual beautiful actress, and they made her ugly. Then you idiots fucked up the saves for the idiots who actually dared to purchase this and play it, and then on a patch, wipe their saves out. Oh, they have to go through that slop again. Oh, wonderful. Right, where was I? I'm confident that this update will significantly improve the player experience by allowing us to deliver on its promise and make Star Wars Outlaw a must-play game and a long-term seller. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. In parallel, the publishing teams and developers are closely collaborating to increase the engagement with the game and boost players' acquisition during Black Friday and the holiday seasons. No, I don't think they're going to sell that much unless you actually go and do it in extra sale. I mean, discount it heavily. I see that happening, but anyway, insider gaming again. Ubisoft board is launching an investigation into company struggles. Well, this is what happens when you go ultra woke. And it's an absolute disaster. Here it is from PC Gamer. Assassinscreedshadows is delayed into 2025. Will launch on Steam on day 1. It's wonderful, isn't it? But this is the best one for last. Tricktown, Ubisoft pulls out of Tokyo Game Show after mounting Assassinscreedshadows controversy. Ubisoft has officially pulled out of Tokyo Game Show and purportedly cancelled press previews of Assassinscreedshadows following bot allegations. Yeah, they paid for that one. And you can see here in the mid-image that they actually used the symbol of World War II and the defeat of Japan to actually represent, well, a toy that has basically nothing Japanese in there, except, well, the symbol here and some of the uniform, but basically this is modern symbology with a guy cosplaying as a samurai and a woman who is not very womanish. So, in other words, this is not looking good for Ubisoft. Maybe Ubisoft will fix its ways before going under. Yeah, that would be a bit difficult, but we'll see. On that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night, and remember, fuck YouTube.